इस ट्रेनिंग मॉड्यूल में हम लोग देखेंगे एलिमेंट नंबर 12 ऑफ PSM प्रोसेस सेफ्टी मैनेजमेंट, राइट। एलिमेंट नंबर 12 इज emergency response plan. This is also known as ERP, correct? दोस्तों, this is one of the biggest, strongest element of process safety management because this works after the preventive barrier after the incident realizes in the damage control mode. As I have told you before that there are 14 elements of PSM. I would request you to please go through the other elements from the IITC channel. There are all elements, video training modules are available only for you. Guys, इस मॉड्यूल में हम लोग देखेंगे what are different types of emergency, what do you mean by ERP and what is PIP. So let us go without taking much time. Gentlemen and ladies, my humble request, please subscribe and press the bell icon, and please also send this link to your friends, professional friends, your company group and WhatsApp group. So guys, now basic thing we need to understand the difference between occupational safety and process safety. Let us start with occupational safety. As you guys knows that occupational safety focuses mainly on preventing the personal injuries. Personal injuries here means leg injury, finger injury, hand injury, face injury, eye injury and any body part injuries. And this occupational safety can be measured as per the OSHA's standard in LTI, lost time injuries or lost time accidents. FR means frequency rate, SR means severity rate, FSI means frequency severity index, etc. Normally, as you know that occupational safety or occupational accidents are high in probability. They are always in high numbers. That means failure frequency, accident frequencies are more. But severities compared to the process safety is low. I don't say that it is low in terms of, let's say, there are fatalities in terms of any person working at height. If he falls from the height, he may die, unfortunately. So in that perspective, I am not saying, but yes, in general, the severity of this occupational safety or occupational related accidents are low. Let us go ahead for process safety. Guys, as you know that the definition of process safety, as per the name, it is a safety of process, means process safety. Primarily, it means of LOPC, loss of primary containment. So it is a process safety is a systematic approach to prevent potential release or LOPC or loss of primary containment. This looks entire processes beginning from the material, equipment, systems and product. It is measured in a different aspect like alarm rate, corrosion rate, flow rate, leak rate. In these terms it can be measured. So if you see in terms of probability, these process safety events are very less in terms of probability, but the severity is very high. When I am saying severity is very high, that means it can kill many people at one point of time, because this is process safety related event. Anybody and everybody who is in the contour of high fire, high radiation, high exposure zone, he will be affected and he may be killed. So that is why the severity is very high. Severity in terms of fatality, severity in terms of production loss, severity in terms of reputation loss, severity in terms of financial loss. So guys, let's go ahead. I hope by now you understand the basic concept of occupational safety and process safety. In this slide probably you will have clearer information related to process safety versus occupational safety. If you see this graph, this is y-axis, this is the x-axis. Here in this y-axis you have got MAH, major accident hazard. Hope you are able to see my cursor, and down below is a slip, trip and falls. So this is the accident category, and in x-axis this is the likelihood or frequency. In the beginning, this is unlikely or very unlikely, and there is a high possibility or high possibility. If you go and see and refer this slanting line, which is light blue, here it is a personal safety, means occupational safety. If you go down below here, so that means it shows that it is a high probability, high in numbers. The same time, if you see the corresponding x-axis, this is the sleep, trip, injuries, and this kind of injuries. So that means this graph shows that personal safety or occupational safety, the possibility is very high, whereas the severity is low in compared to the process safety. Now we are talking about the process safety. If you see here, the process safety here, it is very unlikely in terms of the frequency, in terms of the likelihood, but the severity is MAH, major accident hazard. When we say major accident hazard, that means this event can kill many people at one point of time. It has huge impact on production loss. It has huge impact on facility damage. It has huge impact on financial loss. So guys, this slide is very good slide to understand the definition as well as the difference between process safety versus occupational safety. Guys, I know that you are going through this video. You may be having any question or any suggestion. I would encourage you to please participate in the comment section so that we can come back to you with your queries ASAP basis. So guys, process safety, again you are here saying that process safety involves the prevention of leak, equipment malfunction, and over pressure, corrosion, metal and fatigue. This deals with process characteristics of pressure, temperature, flow, level, and all these things. So the essential elements are, we must know the processes both physically as well as technically to understand complete process safety. So this is what is process safety management. We will go through line by line, one by one, each element, so that you have got very good information regarding process safety management as well as all the elements of process safety. This will see the analyze the process hazard. This is a PHA. PHA is one of the element of process safety. I have created one small video, small presentation only for you. Please search on IITC PHA. You will find it that you get very good information regarding PHA, process hazard analysis. Now we have to also deal with the maintenance, because maintenance is the reliability, availability, and maintainability. Manage and communicate over the life processes. We have to see complete life cycle of process safety in this management system. Guys, these are the list of total 14 elements, and we have highlighted with the red bold font for you to understand. This is the element number 12. Guys, emergency response प्लान का मतलब ये होता है कि कंपनी मस्ट आइडेंटिफाई ऑल पॉसिबल प्रोसेस सेफ्टी रिलेटेड एमरजेंसी. After making the emergency identification, company must have an action plan for each scenario to ensure that if in case something goes wrong, who will do what, so that we can do damage control. And this action plan must be developed to ensure for safe escape and evacuation of the employee, to ensure that there is a minimum loss to property, injury to people, loss to reputation, effect to environment. I am very sure हर कंपनी ने अपना एक ऑन साइट इमरजेंसी प्लान, या कभी कभी इसको इमरजेंसी रिस्पांस प्लान बोलते हैं, बनाया है. और हर कंपनी के एम्प्लॉई को इमरजेंसी का एक्शन प्लान का मॉक ड्रिल करना होता है, ताकि हर आदमी को अपना रोल्स एंड रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी पता हो. ठीक है. अब क्या है कि प्लान मस्ट एड्रेस द मीन्स एंड मेथड नेसेसरी टू प्रोटेक्ट एम्प्लॉय रिस्पॉन्डिंग टू एन अनकंट्रोल्ड रिलीज ऑफ प्रोसेस केमिकल्स. उस प्लान में उसे बोलते हैं PIP, प्री इंसिडेंट प्लान, और समटाइम्स इट इज़ आल्सो नोन एज ए सेफ्टी प्लान, समटाइम्स इट इज़ आल्सो नोन एज ए इमरजेंसी रिस्पॉन्स प्लान. प्लान में क्लियर कट आइडेंटिफिकेशन होना चाहिए. PIP कैसे बनाते हैं, सेफ्टी प्लान कैसे बनाते हैं, देयर इज अ डेडिकेटेड presentation and module I have placed and published on IITC channel. You may feel free to go for that, right? अब यदि आप ओशा का देखें 29 CFR 191038 इमरजेंसी एक्शन प्लान का डेफिनेशन दिया गया है और कैसे बनाते हो बताया गया है। 29 CFR 1910 APQ हैजार्डस वेस्ट ऑपरेशन एंड इमरजेंसी रिस्पॉन्स प्लान बताया गया है। अब सवाल ये होता है कि इमरजेंसी रिस्पॉन्स प्लान हमने देखा है, इमरजेंसी रिस्पॉन्स प्लान में क्या क्या होता है वो हमने समझा है। इमरजेंसी रिस्पॉन्स प्लान में किस किस टाइप की इमरजेंसी को हमको आइडेंटिफाई करना है वो हमने देखा हुआ है। कुछ क्वेश्चंस आई वुड रिक्वेस्ट यू टू, यू विल नॉट फाइंड ओवर हियर, I would request you to please find out my 15 to 20 minutes video on IITC channel and you will have complete information regarding what are different types of emergency। देखिए इस emergency में PSM में हम तो खाली PSM related emergency के बारे में बात करेंगे। There are many more emergencies like natural calamities, like fall from height, like occupational injury, like occupational hazards, like other cases. So to understand clear cut information related to emergency response plan, you need to go through my 15 minutes video on emergency response plan. What is a PIP? उसी वीडियो में मैंने बताया है कि what is a PIP, what is a pre-incident response plan, how to make pre-incident response plan, how to validate pre-incident response plan, how to practice pre-incident response plan, how to do a mock drill. So guys, you will get complete information. जैसा कि हमने बताया कि element number 12 is one of the strongest pillar of PSM, that is emergency response plan, and which is responsible for damage control. Guys, I hope this information was useful for you. If you feel comfortable, please share this information with your construction team, with your maintenance team, with your emergency response team, with your safety team, with your other team which may be useful for you in case of an emergency. With this, thank you guys. Please put your comments in comment section. With this, thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.